Hey everybody, I am ARMR here once again with my friend Heather, and today we watched Batman: Assault on Arkham. Yes, technically a suicide movie, but it has Batman in the title and Batman is featured in it, so it counts for our theme.
Exactly. It's a really good one for as little as Batman and Joker are in it. They're still really well done. I'm kind of glad they're only in it for little parts, as much as I love them. Like, that's my favorite part of this. But it's really nice that they're not like the main thing or the main they don't do Joker teams up with them. He's like, no, he's just in the background. It's nice.
Yeah, well, all the side characters are done really well in this one. Like, there's like, true, we got like the main Suicide Squad members. Most of it focuses on Deadshot and Harley, but then there's Killer Frost and King Shark.
So cute.
Oh, they're adorable.
And as much as they're like psychotic killers, they have these cute little moments where you're just like, oh.
They have a really undeniable chemistry between them. And there is one part, like, right when they first meet, where King Shark is about to, eat Killer Frost because he's a cannibal.
Yeah.
And she kicks his ass. He's just like, me like.
Yeah, he's like, you're feisty. It's just like, yeah, he likes that. He's like, cool. It's a
yeah, it's like, he's this huge guy, but like, he doesn't fall into the alpha male stereotype. He's like, holy crap, you can kick my ass, that's awesome. Like,
yeah, like, he doesn't seem to be, like, he definitely seems to fit in some of the tropes for the big muscle, but he also doesn't in some of them. So it's just nice to see a character like that who's kind of well-rounded.
Yeah, and they have a lot of really fun little chemistry moments, sort of thing. Like, the camera keeps, like, stopping on them momentarily or showing us, like, a little thing that they're doing. And it's like, oh, they have chemistry. Which really sucks at the end when he blows up.
I was like, why?
I mean, she doesn't live much longer, so they're reunited, I guess, but
both downstairs
that's a crazy way to look at it.
Yeah. But no, trust me, I was watching it. I also watched it once before with another friend of mine, and she, like, yelled. She's like, no! I'm like, oh my god, no.
No, Sharky!
Yeah, so we were like, the whole time, we were like, I slash, and then like, Harley looks over at them one time, and Chris and me go, she slashes it, and
yeah.
So yeah, we were really sad when they killed him off, and then
Harley was kind of fun in this, because she has that really complicated, she's trying to get over a Joker, but there's that whole, there's that abusive dimension, like, she's still sort of
into him, and it's like, it's weird, because yeah, you get these moments where she's not down with what he's doing anymore, or she doesn't really want to be with him, but she has these moments where she's like, I'm not gonna kill him, or I'd rather not have to fight him. Like, she just has these moments, and you're like,
she helps him. She has these little backslides and weaknesses where you're like, okay, that's realistic. Like, she's...
Yeah.
Like, yeah, at this one point, she only really goes along with him to save Deadshot on the others, but... Like, yeah.
So it's kind of neat, and again, with the new comics, I love Harley in those new comics, because she's getting over Joker, she's doing her own thing, she knows what he did to her was horrible, and that's really great to see. Because, yeah, their relationship, not a healthy one. I'm sorry to those of you who like it, but...
Oh god, I hate those memes I keep seeing pop up on Facebook and shit where they're like, I want a relationship like Harley Quinn and Joker. No! No you don't! That's the entire fucking point of her character! No!
That's the thing, yeah, when she was made, it was meant to show, that crazy people love crazy, but you can tell it's not healthy. Like, and so it's really cool to see that this character, who, was created for a certain show, the animated series, to see her go through these cool arcs and is now fully away from Joker and her own character is really amazing to see, and I love Harley for that. That's why
one of my favorite Harley moments in this whole thing was when she reveals to them, all of them, that she's a psychiatrist.
Yeah. They're like, some of them don't even, like, what do you mean, no? And she's like, oh yeah.
It's like, I used to work here. They're like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was Boomer, as what? Like, he expects her to be a janitor
a psychiatrist, duh. He's like, you're fucking kidding me.
Yeah, even Shark is like, what? Like, he's got this look.
No, Shark has that great line, what? Just loop the footage.
Yeah.
Everyone just looks at him like, Shark had an idea?
But then they're like, actually, that's a really good idea.
Yeah. Everyone just assumes he's an idiot and is like, no, I think.
Yeah. I also love that no one thanked him for that idea. It's just like... But yeah.
And, like, direction-wise, I love how this movie skirts PG-13. Like, it skates the line between that and higher. Like, they're always, like, just barely, like... They're always like, okay, we know exactly how much nudity we can animate before they consider it obscene.
Because it's just like, they're... Like,
and the language, like...
Yeah, they're like, this swear, but not that swear. Which I laugh, because when you look at, like, the boards of what swears get you, like, an R rating and stuff, there's, like, two that can send you straight to an R rating. Versus you can have, like, so many other, like, bitch and shit, and, like, all those, you can say them, like, 20 times. The minute you drop F, and I think it's cocksucker? Cocksucker immediately gets you an R rating.
Already on this video now.
We were laughing because my friend she took a class on this, so she goes, I want to make like a completely family-friendly movie, but right at the end have a Ferris Bueller moment where the guy looks at the camera and goes, cocksucker. And then it'll just be like, whoosh, rating.
The most like G-rated movie possible.
Right, like she just wants super like, and I'm like, that would be amazing. Because people would be like, why is this R-rated? And they're like, look it up.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Well, it's funny what can also get away with like nudity-wise, because she was telling me about the class. Yeah, female nudity, like, you can have full frontal, all this stuff, but guys, no full frontal guys. That's immediately a higher rating. That's why you get the L-shaped blanket. Guys can show off their chest, but for ladies, the nipples. Like
yeah, everything but the nipples is fine, but once you get those nips in there...
Yeah, because that's the thing is, full frontal downstairs, fine, but nipples are not allowed. It's
well,
a weird...
like how Game of Thrones gets
thing.
past it, because they're like, oh, well, see, the guys aren't erect. We never show a erect penis.
It's true, because that's suddenly worse. I'm like... I guess.
Anyhow, we were getting way off topic, but yeah.
Sorry.
I do find it hilarious how, like, they do have a sex scene between Harley and Deadshot, and I do love that she yells Yahtzee, apparently. It's just her, like...
And then when you hear Joker yell Yahtzee later, you're like, wait, who learned it from who?
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of wonderful moments, a lot of wonderful one-liners in this movie, just like...
Well, and this is a great movie because it, like... Okay, small spoilers for the actual live-action one. Sorry, Heather, but...
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I have to say it here since we're talking about this video. This is a Suicide Squad movie. That live-action one, it's a competent action movie, but I would not call it a Suicide Squad movie. This is a Black Op. This is something that Waller needed plausible deniability on, and so she sent the squad in. Which isn't the case in the movie. In the live-action movie, it's not that. Like, I'm sorry for anyone I'm spoiling that. I'm trying to keep the details as low as possible, but no, it's not. Like, the Suicide Squad was not needed for the movie. The live-action one, sorry. But yeah. But yeah, that really ticks me off, because this movie is so good.
Yeah. Well, and I kind of love that you
Captain Boomerang.
Captain Boomerang, yeah. You get the neat feeling that some of them have been in this before, because, yeah, Harley, she goes, oh, not again, and Boomerang and even Deadshot, like, even though it's implied that Deadshot and Harley haven't teamed up before this movie, because she says, ooh, new guy. But, yeah, it's the fact that they've both been used by Waller before, so they're like, well, great, this shot again. And then, yeah, they point out the newbies.
It's kind of fun. It's...
Yeah, so it implies that, yes, Suicide Squad has been done before.
It builds the universe a little more, saying it's like, nice. Yeah, this has happened before.
Yeah, so as much as, this has got Batman in the title, this is really a Suicide Squad movie. It's very well done, and I love it.
And there's a lot of subtle things they do with Captain Boomerang that kind of amused me. Like, there's a scene where they're all walking, and they've all basically ostracized him to the back a few steps behind.
Like, because, yeah, you get the badass slow-mo walk, and he's like at least a foot behind everybody. It's like, what? But yeah, you also get all these moments where, yeah, they all really don't like Boomerang. And it's kind of, as much as he also seems like to have these moments of incompetence where he misses or he doesn't do this as good. But if you think about it, he kind of isn't, like, known for being, like, a badass. He's known for working the job to get money and dealing with a hero he knows very well, because he's a Flash villain, so he's very used to Flash. He's not used to
Which weirds me out that in like recent media, like he shows up. His first appearance in live action recently was in like
Arrow. Yeah.
So it's like this super like well-known Flash villain. Admittedly, it's during the Flash crossover, but he's still like never like he's never shown up in the Flash proper.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting.
People really underestimate him. Like, okay, like I get that most of the modern versions, he's this like pervy boomerang throwing, like boozing, like degenerate, but
at the same time, yeah, he's still he's a professional criminal. So yeah, like I said, I both do and don't like him in this movie because, like I said, yeah, it very much shows that he's not on the same level as these other villains. But I don't know if they needed to dumb him down so much.
But and the number of times he screws up, I'm like, why did Waller put him on this mission if he's actually that incompetent?
Especially because he's not one of the newbies. He points out that he knows how things work. He's like, time off my sentence and fresh air. He knows what the deal is, so he's clearly been in this before. So it makes you wonder, is this just a
weird.
bad...
It's like, what is his function on the team? Like, almost when these Suicide Squads are put together, almost everyone has a function. Yeah,
so it almost felt like, he almost was kind of weirdly tacked onto this one. But again, so was like because you never get to see him in it, but the Russian guy, the one who dies,
KG
right at the beginning, it's kind of like, he seems like a loose cannon to be put on a team too, because he really didn't seem like he would listen.
I get the feeling that the Arkham sneak-in plan was like plan B, and originally they had a different plan with KG Beast.
Possibly, yeah, they had a whole nother thing. So yeah, like I said, it may have been just Waller's like, oh, back to plan B. But it's hard to tell. Again, it's one of those worlds where anything could have been a reason for it, so...
And who knows? I mean, KG Beast in the comics was surprisingly smart and good at certain things, so maybe he would have been part of the infiltration team.
Yeah, and it's just the fact that they were like, oh, well, he died, so I guess not. But yeah, so it's really hard to tell with some of these characters.
Black Spider, like, admittedly, he was useful in the infiltration, so we'll give him that.
Yeah. So like I said, he's kind of a weird one too, because again, he's not down with hanging with criminals. But it's also the fact that, she may have just been like, you know what, he's one of the ones we recently captured. Because that could have been a thing, too, is they're like, whose do we have on hand?
Yeah, it is kind of a have-on-hand thing, I think, yeah. And
because those things, none of them work for her. They're being forced to.
Yeah, the last scene amused the hell out of me. Well, first of all, the electrocution scene is hilarious, because they get, like, the electric shock therapy to turn off their neck bombs, and Harley's just having a ball. She loves it.
And Lawton doesn't say it, but you see him going... He does not want to do it again. Neither does Boomer. But she's like, "Yeah, I love that."
Hears it over the radio, and he's like, "Someone's brain's getting a shiatsu."
Yeah, like he and her are just on that level, and it makes you think who got what from who. But yeah, Joker knows the sound of shock therapy, and Harley loves shock therapy, and it makes you wonder.
A little bit, yeah. There was one point where Heather asked, like, "Where does he keep hiding all these things, like this huge chain and all these knives and shit?" And I was like, well, you do enough weird shit with Harley, you learn to stuff things places.
You learn what fits. It's like, fair enough. But yeah, no, and I love, that's another reason I love this rendition of Joker, because he's just, ready to go with his B plan whenever he got, out of Arkham. He's like, yeah, let's go get that bomb. But he also just has got, weapons stashed everywhere. Like, he has the chain thing, you see him pop out knives, his flower thing, I've got one. And yeah, he's just really well done Joker, because he's just so ready to go. Him and Lawton's fight is badass.
It is brutal, and the way that Deadshot finishes it, damn.
Yeah, and you love Joker because he's like, yep, I'm dying, but kudos. Like, he's just so fine with it.
Lawton's just like, bam, and Joker's just like, that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, like, Joker likes his little line that he gets when he's killing him. And yeah, it's like, we all know Joker's part of that crash. Joker fucking doesn't die.
And at the end, they have Deadshot assassinate Waller. Like, we don't hear him take the shot, but I assume he does. But it's hilarious because it pans out from Waller's office to him on his sniper perch. His daughter's just sitting behind him, headphones on, playing a teddy bear. It's adorable. I'm like, was he like, okay, honey, turn the volume up?
Daddy got work to do. Yeah. And I love that because, going back to the swear thing, Waller's about to drop an F and they pan away because they're like, we can't have that swear. But you know that's what you said. You know. But it's just, they're like, we're just going to pan away.
Oh, yeah. All in all, this is a great movie.
Yes.
It's fun. It's well-paced. We get some good character moments, but all in all, the action, it never gets boring. The action keeps going.
Yeah. It's even in the slower parts of it, it's still actiony and you're waiting to see what's going to happen. And, just little, double crosses and what's, turns out someone was who. It's like, that's cool. That's cool. So.
Well, that's all for this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.